Hello, good people. This is your voice of wisdom. Today, I would just like us to talk on something that is very common in our society today. And I don't know if you've been wondering why people keep dating the same kind of people. People that would take advantage of them, mistreat them, cheat on them, and walk out of them. It might be you, it might be someone in your family, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, or even your mom or a close friend. And you are asking, why is it happening like this? After such an experience, one would think that a lesson must have been learned. But it is just an ongoing cycle, and you are wondering. The answer is simple: the law of attraction. Who you are would determine who you attract. Who you are would determine who you attract. People do not usually attract the kind of people they want to. People only attract the kind of people who fancy the kind of person they are. Change who you are, and you will change who you attract. When you look in nature, you will realize that certain creatures always gravitate towards certain environments or things. For example, a sheep or a goat would give anything for a patch of green grass. But a pig celebrates mud, while a monkey loves bananas. By you asking why you or anyone else, for that matter, should be dating the same people or the same kind of people over and over, is just like the banana questioning why it always ends up with a monkey. The answer is simple. You don't need nuclear physics to understand this. Monkeys love bananas, and if you are bananas, you're bound to always end up with a monkey. It takes a wrong person to attract a wrong person. Who you are is more than just your nationality, your race, your tribe, your gender, or your sexual orientation. Who you are is the totality of what you believe and represent. It is your priorities. It is your values. It is your perspective, your perception of life, your mentality, or your thought pattern. That is what makes you who you are. And if you have the wrong perspective of life, or you have the wrong mentality, wrong values, wrong priorities, you are a wrong person. And that is why you keep dating the wrong people. People only attract their kind. People only attract their kind. And who you attract is a reflection of who you really are. In Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 19 of the Living Bible translation, the Word of God says, "A mirror reflects a man's face, but who he really is like is shown by the friends he chooses." A mirror reflects a man's face, but who he really is like is shown by the friends he chooses. show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You might have been having problems trying to define yourself, determining who you are. Don't look any further. Just look around you. Look at the people you hang out with. Look at the company you keep. And that will give you a reflection of who you are. Change who you are, and you will change who you attract. Now, when you change your priorities in life, you will change what you give your attention to. When you change your values, you will change the way you make your decisions. When you change your perspective, you will change the way you see things. You will change what you are looking out for. And when you change your mentality, you will change the way you look at life, the way you look at yourself, and the way you look at people. Change who you are, and you will realize that sometimes the things that used to attract you, or the things you used to fancy, you will no longer take any delight in, because you have changed. But if you are the wrong person, you will always attract the wrong people, or you will always pick the wrong people. It is this simple. It takes a correct person. It takes a good person to know a good person. It takes one to know one. Unless you are the right person, you will not even recognize a right person, even if they are standing right in front of you. Because you have things twisted up. You'll be looking for the wrong things. You'll be judging wrongly. And you will accept anything because you have a wrong value of yourself. When I was a young guy growing up, and I was what I could call myself a wrong person. I was what you could call a player. I wasn't ready for any kind of committed relationship. But one thing I did, I made it clear. I was upfront with all those that I dated. I made them to understand that I wasn't ready to commit. And any moment I realized that there was someone who was becoming emotionally involved in the relationship, or someone who was expecting more than I was willing to give, I simply walked out of the relationship. I was the wrong person. Now, when you change who you are, you would not accept to devalue yourself. When you place a high price on who you are, you won't permit anyone to devalue you. The reason why you fall for anything is because you have a wrong perception of who you are. When you change who you are, you will change the way you see yourself. You will change your approach. You will change your method, your dating. You will step up your dating game. And you will not be looking for worms on the ground while vultures are soaring high. When vultures are soaring high, chickens are busy picking up worms on the ground. That is how it is in life. If you are a chicken, you'll be celebrating worms on the ground. My question to you is this: if you keep fishing in the same waters with the same equipment, what makes you think you're gonna come home with a different catch? If you keep fishing in the same waters with the same equipment and the same approach, the chances are you're going to come home with the same catch. But when you change who you are, you change, you step up your game. You step up your price. You don't settle for anything cheap. You go for what you rightly deserve. Good people, this is my word for you. Change who you are and you will change who you attract. Share this with your friends. Share this with your loved ones. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.